of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky in Bowling Green. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hilltoppers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Ivory. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the FIU Panthers offense will take the field first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. FIU pushing tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Douglas. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He'll pull it on the read. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So Western Kentucky's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks do.
He's loose on the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. FIU pushing tempo. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Out of the shotgun on third down. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double cover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
To the ground with the back. Finds a little space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got enough space. Touchdown, WKU. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense when the 3's coming soon.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Minnesota. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something to... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this is not not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Topper! Special teams proving to be special. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
He'll bring it out. It's Ivory. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Four wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's a passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Under fire. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Slings it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. They believe they can run right here. Turns it on at midfield. Breaks into the open. Inside and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The play action fake. He's got an open man. He's loose. Touchdown, FIU. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run it. Got room to work. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Ringo, let's go.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cooper. At the 40, there he goes. Turning it on. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Nebraska is down, but they are not out. Not there in Lincoln, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Minnesota. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It's caught. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
FIU pushing tempo. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Line getting set on second down. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. FIU set up with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
And the Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. So now it's 2nd and long. Snap it to the back. Creates a little space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The Hilltoppers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
Here we go.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
Quick release by the QB. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quick strike complete. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side. 51 yards out. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Breaks into the open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fakes to grab.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
One more snap coming before halftime. They'll go with a direct snap. Got enough for the 1st. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Gets it past the marker. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. Break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The give. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And the Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll give it to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
They go to the ground. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Spins away from the defense. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
It's second down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. FIU will line up to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. He's got 2. He's got 2.
They'll go right back to him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Hauls it in. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy, and this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll go to the counter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Cooper. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on second down.
414 satellite.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Perkins. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
The Hilltoppers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Trick 9,
The give to the back. To the 10. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Liberty is torching the opposition today, lighting up that scoreboard thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 25 over UTEP. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Just feeds the running back. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Pulls it in. It's off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it 1 play at a time.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you, keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on fourth down, say to go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Let's not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some first downs.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. The handoff, keep working on that clock. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're dealing with a second and long. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Let's go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Motion from the wideout. Off the boot, looking for his man. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just
Open space in the middle. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. It's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Going to swing it on second down. He lets it fly. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Panthers in the hurry up. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that